Students, we are going live now. So I request you keep volume thoda low रखना अपना. Perfect. Okay, we'll be starting in a short while. Ameet Satam ji is here. Students and teachers, respected teachers, please volume low रखना because we are going live. Okay?
हलो हलो आवाज हलो 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 हुआ हुआ
Students, mobile on silent, please. All your phones on silent. Okay? We're going to begin in 5 minutes. They are coming here in 5 minutes. Request you to please calm down now, okay? Calm down.
Students, please settle down. Please put your phones on silent mode and be patient. We'll begin within 5 minutes.
Serious dictation was driving me. First off, it actually gets.
Namaste. On behalf of the entire VS family, a very warm welcome to today's resource person, Honorable Shree Ameet Satam ji, MLA Andheri West, Shri Suresh Malkani ji, President VS, Shri Rajesh Gihani ji, Secretary VS, Dr. Prakash Lullaji, Treasurer VS, trustees of VES, management members, principals of various institutions of VES, my teacher colleagues, and all my dear students. We also welcome Shri Ladharamji Nagwani for this session. Today, we have gathered here for a very apt session on Union Budget 26-27, Insights, Implications, and Impact. The Union Budget is not just a financial document, but a strategic roadmap that influences government's economic vision and national priorities. The Union Budget is very relevant for Gen Zs and especially the students like you because it directly influences educational funding, skill development programs, and employment opportunities for the students. At a time when India is navigating global uncertainties on one hand and domestic opportunities on the other, this budget carries significant expectations from citizens, businesses, and policymakers. So today, we have an opportunity to explore the key insights of the budget and examine its implications across sectors and stakeholders. Sir, it is our tradition at VES to begin any occasion by taking blessings of Ma Saraswati. So I request all the dignitaries to please come forward for lighting the lamp, please.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मा
May I request everyone to rise for the prayer?
या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीमभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्
धन्यवाद. Now I request Principal VS College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Dr. Anita Kanwar Madam, to deliver the customary welcome address and brief us all about VES. Over to you, ma'am.
Namaskar, respected Honorable Shree Ameet Satam ji, President BJP Mumbai, Shri Suresh Malkani ji, President Vivekanand Education Society, Shri Rajesh Gheyani ji, Secretary Vivekanand Education Society, Dr. Prakash Lula ji, Treasurer Vivekanand Education Society, other trustee members, Ladharam Nagwani ji, Vijay Talreja ji, other respected VES trust member, principals of VES institutions, all teaching and non-teaching staff members of VES, invitees, and my dear students. On behalf of Vivekanand Education Society, warm welcome to all of you. Vivekanand Education Society is a non-profit educational institution founded in 1962 by late Shree Hashuji Advani. The story of VES started with small school having only 256 students, and today VES operates 26 educational institutions ranging from crèche to PhD in and around Chembur and Kurla area. We have nearly 25,000 students, and majority of these students are Genz. We are all well known and applauded for imparting value education to our students. Our schools are providing nurturing care and laying strong foundations to help produce brilliant engineers and doctors who are also good citizens of India. I think from our junior college, maximum students take admission in engineering and MBBS programs. We also have VES Sports Academy and VES Talent Nurture Academy for all-round development of the students. Our higher education institutions are marching ahead proudly with an autonomous status. 4 colleges under Vivekanand Education Society have acquired autonomous status. That includes Arts, Science, Commerce College, Pharmacy College, Engineering College, and Business School. To name a few humble contributions of Vivekanand Education Society to our nation, VES Arts, Science, Commerce College has received the Best College Award from Mumbai University and has given Vaishvik Vaigyanik Dr. Vasant Muralidharan to Bharat. VES Polytechnic has received Best Polytechnic Award twice by ISTE. VES Pharmacy College is in top 5 colleges, pharmacy colleges in Mumbai, and it is contributing to research in the pharma sector in a very big way. VES Institute of Management and VES Business School have featured in top 50 business colleges in India this year. VES Institute of Technology is providing the semiconductor chip solution to the progress of Bharat, which was inaugurated by none other than our much respected Prime Minister Modi ji. This year is a centenary birth year of Shri Hashuji Advani, founder of Vivekanand Education Society, and we are celebrating his 100th birthday with the theme of Genz for Nation Building. We are indeed honored and humbled at the same time to welcome Honorable Shree Ameet Satam ji, President BJP Mumbai. Sir, it is our absolute good fortune to hear you in your in-depth perspective on Union Budget 26-27 in person. This session is also screened live for our other college students. Sir, your presence will undoubtedly enrich us in more ways than one. We look forward to your insightful address, which will motivate and guide us and our Gen Z students in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for such a wonderful welcome and the brief. Now, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce our distinguished guest speaker for today's session on Union Budget, Honorable Shri Ameet Satam ji, Honorable Member of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly from Andheri, West Mumbai. Shri Ameet Satam ji is three-term MLA and long-serving legislator representing Andheri West since the constituency's formation. With a strong academic foundation in political science, sociology, and human resource management, Sir began his professional journey in the corporate sector through Tata Group before dedicating himself entirely for the public services. Coming from a humble Maharashtrian middle-class background and without any political lineage, Shri Satamji's journey is a remarkable example of grassroots leadership, integrity, and commitment to governance. He was among the youngest corporators of the BMC. Renowned for his deep understanding of public policy and urban economics, Shri Satamji has played a pivotal role in various transformative infrastructure projects. His legislative work reflects a strong focus on fiscal responsibility, transparency, sustainable development, and long-term economic planning. Fortunately, these are the central themes of the union budget. His outstanding contributions to legislation and governance has earned him the prestigious Outstanding Parliamentarian of the Year award presented by the Honorable President of India, Shri Draupadi Murmu ji. With national and international exposure through leadership programs in United States, Wales, and Honolulu, and as the author of inspirational book Udan, Shri Ameet Satam ji brings a rare blend of policy insights, administrative experience, and visionary leadership to today's discussion. Sir, we are truly privileged to have you with us today to share your experiences on the Union Budget 26-27. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Shri Ameet Satam ji. Now may I request the trustee members to felicitate Shri Ameet Satam ji. नीचे आ जाओ. Sir, you can please. Sir, I would like to mention here. Sir, I would like to mention here that instead of usual floral bouquet, it is our tradition at VES to offer a bouquet of thoughts in the form of book. And this time the book being a coffee table book on our visionary educationist, social reformer, Shri Hashuji Advani. Thank you all the trustee members. Now I request Amit ji to take over the charge for the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank Vivekananda Education Society, its chairman, secretary, treasurer, the entire management team for giving me an opportunity to have this session. I think this is the third such session that I am having in this institution. And it's indeed an honor. Echo ho raha hai. Yeah. It's indeed an honor to come here again to interact with young minds who are the future of this great country. And I think the union budget is just what I would say, just a medium to interact with all of you. And don't focus too much on the presentation, because I am not here to give you numbers and data. That is already come in newspapers, and that is already available online on various websites and various news items as to what are the tax incentives, what are the various schemes, what are the various plans of the government as far as the next financial year is concerned. So all that is available already, and it's available in newspapers, it's available online. Also, the government has shared various versions of the budget, summarized versions of the budget, where you can go through various schemes and plans of the government. So I will not in detail talk about the various schemes and plans, but my objective of having this session with you is to give you a perspective of the union budget. And the perspective of the union budget with respect to the vision of the government, the vision of the country, and how this budget is important for all of you. As pointed out by our principal, that you all are Gen Z, and the Gen Z thinks in a different way, and the Gen Z thinks in a way which probably the earlier generations were not thinking. They are very practical, to the point, and very focused, and looking out for results. And hence, I will try and give you a perspective as to what this union budget, or I would say a vision document, it's a vision document that will take India forward. And as it's our Prime Minister's dream to make India Vikasit Bharat in 2047, to make India a developed country by 2047, and every act of the government or every decision taken by the government is keeping this vision in mind, that we want to make India a developed country in 2047. And if I take you back to maybe 2014, 12 years back, Indian economy was a fragile 5 economy. So it was one of the 5 weakest economies in the whole world in 2014. And today we are the world's 4th largest economy. So only in a very short span of 12 years, we have moved to becoming the 4th largest economy in the whole world. And I think in the next 2 to 3 years' time, we may well become the world's 3rd largest economy. And with the GST reforms that started in 2017, and then there was a very big speed breaker of the COVID. And if you study the post-COVID era of every developed country in the West, you will realize that Indian economy was the fastest economy to come out of COVID. And we are the economy which is growing continuously at a rate of 7% while controlling its inflation, while other Western developed countries are struggling to control their inflation and to sustain a very good growth rate. So I think we are the only economy in the whole country, in the whole world. And I think there were 2 aspects that go a long way or contribute a long way in getting India out so fast out of that COVID period. First was the 20 lakh crore Atmanirbhar Bharat package, which was announced by the government of India. And I think the second most important aspect was that we made our own made in India vaccine. We did not let us get blackmailed by certain Western MNCs to purchase their vaccines. We made our own made in India vaccine. I am sure you must have seen the movie The Vaccine War, which gives deep insights into what exactly happened while developing our own Made in India vaccine. And because of our own Made in India vaccine, Israel, I'll just compare to Israel. Israel has a population of 1 crore. And we are a country of today we are around 160, 170 crores. In 2020, 2021, we would be somewhere around 140 or 150 crores with an adult population of say 90 odd crores. We vaccinated one Israel every day. So we vaccinated 1 crore people every day, and only in a short period of 6 to 8 months, we fully vaccinated our country. We fully vaccinated our adult population in a very short span of 6 to 8 months, which is, I think, the biggest vaccination drive ever happened on this planet, I think. And these two aspects played a major role. The Atmanirbhar Bharat 20 lakh crore package and the India's Made in India vaccine. In fact, we not only vaccinated our adult population, Made in India vaccine was sent to 90 odd countries in the whole world, which saved lives of people in those 90 countries. And hence, we don't want to become a superpower. So our entire idea, like our culture, our background is not expansionist in nature. We are not expansionist in nature. We are all encompassing. That is the difference between us and other countries. We don't have an expansionist mindset. We don't believe in intruding into other people's land, other people's borders, taking them inside. In fact, our culture is that we are an umbrella which takes everyone together under one roof. And the entire idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one world family. So we not only vaccinated our 90 crore odd population, but we saved lives of people in 90 odd countries in the whole world. Which I think, no other country, no other developed country, for that matter, was, so large-hearted to give its own vaccine to other countries to save lives in those countries. And while we came out of COVID, and then, we saw the GST 2 during our Dasera, Diwali period, and then the sudden boom in the GST receipts. And then comes this budget, this union budget. I think if I describe this union budget in one sentence, in one line, I would describe it as a perfect vision document that paves the way to make India Vishwaguru. So it is a perfect vision document. It covers all aspects. If you can just move ahead a little bit as far as the presentation is concerned. If you can put the presentation full screen, is it possible? I don't need to see myself, nor they want to see that screen. Can you stretch it? Yeah. No, go to the next slide. The next one, that's fine. Yeah. The 3 kartavyas. So basic foundation of this entire, I don't want you to really look into each and every slide. I can share this presentation with you later on because it has the salient features of the budget. But only 3, 4, 5, 6 points I would like to point out where the basic 3 pillars of this budget is the 3 kartavyas, where we accelerate and sustain economic growth, fulfill aspirations of people and vision of Sabka Saath and Sabka Vikas. So this entire budget is made on these 3 pillars where, we sustain this economic growth and then fulfill aspirations of people and then Sabka Saath and Sabka Vikas. Can you go to the next slide? The next one. Okay. Again, the next one. Yeah, next. Again. Go to the manufacturing one. Next one. Yeah. If you can put this slide as one full page, and if we can see this. Yeah. So, I think as far as some of the most salient features are concerned, the push that the manufacturing sector, see, if you look at China, if you go back a little bit 20, 30, 35 years and look at China and the growth of the Chinese economy, one major aspect which played a major role in the growth of the Chinese economy was the focus on the manufacturing sector. And the way they focused on the manufacturing sector, they utilized their entire population to convert it into a knowledge force, labor force, utilize those resources, set up small units, set up small factories. And in a very short span of around 20 to 25 years, China became the factory of the whole world. And until the COVID period, when a lot of big multinational companies started withdrawing out of China, but till that point of time, 2021, China was the factory of the whole world. Almost all manufacturers in the whole world had their factories in China. And hence, manufacturing is a basic key or a pillar that propels any economy in the northward direction. Any economy for that matter in the northward direction. And that is exactly what this government has tried to do in the last 10, 12 years by doing initiatives like Make in India, Make in Maharashtra, Stand Up India, Startup India. The more focused push on the growth of the manufacturing sector is a very, very important role. And you see that after 2021, a lot of those companies or a lot of those MNCs which withdrew from China came to India. So all those who withdrew from, so that was because of a sustained 7 to 8 year policy making, ease of regulations, steps as far as ease of doing business is concerned, tax incentives, as a result of which all those people who withdrew out of China thought that India is the next destination for manufacturing. And again, this budget gives a great impetus to the manufacturing setup in the country. And most importantly, in addition to the manufacturing setup, most importantly, the number of MSMEs that are registered with the government of India has doubled in the last 12 years. The number has doubled in the last 10 years, 12 years, and maximum number of MSMEs that are registered with government of India are registered in Mumbai and Maharashtra. And specifically in Mumbai also, they are registered in the Mumbai suburban district. So basically, we have two districts as far as Mumbai Municipal Corporation is concerned. One is the Mumbai city. So South Mumbai and South Central Mumbai is the Mumbai city district, which comprises of two parliamentary constituencies. And Mumbai suburban is a larger district, which starts from Mahim, goes right up to Dahisar, and here it goes right up to Mulund. The entire eastern suburbs, the north Mumbai, the northwest Mumbai, the north central Mumbai. So 4 parliamentary constituencies is Mumbai suburban district. So if you see the maximum number of concentration or registration or of MSMEs in the entire country is in Mumbai suburban district. And the government has come out with 3 different approaches towards giving a push to the MSME sector. They have created a 7 lakh crore liquidity fund for support of these MSMEs going forward. I think this is the biggest step as far as support to these MSMEs are concerned. And if you see, if we go more into detail of the registration of these MSMEs, you will realize or you will come across the fact that a lot of these newly registered MSMEs in the last 12 years are of those youngsters with entrepreneurial ambitions who came out of their college. Somebody must have passed out of Vivekananda College of Engineering and set up their own business and registered an MSME in Government of India. And I saw your robotics lab while walking down to this auditorium here. So this entire talent is, the mindset of today's Gen Z or the new generation is to be a job giver rather than a job doer. And a lot of these youngsters who've passed out of colleges, completed various professional courses, have started their own businesses. And that is the reason for this high number of registration of MSMEs in the last 12 odd years. And so I think as far as the young youth population of this country is concerned, I think this is a great push to the entrepreneurial spirit of our youth population and to make them entrepreneurs and businessmen and job givers. And this 7 lakh crore liquidity fund which has been announced by Government of India as far as these MSMEs are concerned is a very, very big opportunity that has been created. Of course, there are other, there is a India Semiconductor Mission. There is a rare earth metal corridor that is being created in the eastern part of the country to explore the various natural resources that are there in that part of the country. So, this particular union budget touches all the aspects. It touches the semiconductor business, it touches the MSMEs, it touches, it creates a rare earth a metal corridor also, and all, at the same time it starts a medical hub for medical tourism. If you have any friends who have settled abroad in US or Canada, and if you ask them, you will come across a lot of people who come to India during a vacation and they say that मैं अभी मेरी दांत की ट्रीटमेंट यहाँ पर करा के जाऊंगा, या मैं मेरा ये मेडिकल टेस्ट यहाँ पर करा के जाऊंगा. Have you heard this? A lot of people. So when they come for their annual holiday from Canada or America, they schedule all their doctor's appointments and all their treatments also when they come here. Why is that so? For a simple reason that there are too many options available in Mumbai or our country for that matter. Number two, options are very cheap in comparison to the cost of those treatments in those countries. As a result of which, a lot of people from Southeast Asia are coming to Mumbai for treatment. So there is a big medical tourism that is there. Now we have big hospitals coming up in Gurgaon, Noida, Bangalore, and all those places. And also there are so many such institutes that have come up in Mumbai also. So this push for this medical tourism is also a very important part for pushing the economy forward. So I think this medical tourism, and at the same time we are going to develop 20 monumental archaeological sites. Now if you Google which sector is the most employment generating sector, it is the tourism sector, because tourism sector creates employment for different sections of the society. For example, if we develop a tourist site, then we take a train or a plane or a bus to reach that destination. Then we will book a local tourist cab or an auto or somebody. We will eat, we will stay, we will buy something. So all these aspects that where we spend money, it gives a push to the economy. And that is exactly what this government is trying to do by developing 20 archaeological monuments as tourist destinations. So there are 20 economic zones that are going to be created. One small example I would like to give you, one small example is 22nd January 2024. I am sure all of you would remember this day. Do you remember this day? So 22nd January 2024 is we established God in a temple. But today I am giving you data. We have created a huge temple economy by building the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. How? If you Google, just Google, information is available. Which are the 2 maximum visited pilgrim sites or religious destinations in the whole world? Any guesses? Yes. One is Vatican before Ayodhya. One is Vatican. The other is Mecca. Now, Vatican on an average gets around 6 to 9 million visitors annually. Makkah gets 20 million visitors annually. In the first year only, Ayodhya Ram Temple got 35 million visitors. From 22nd January 2024 to 31st December 2024, which is less than 12 months, we recorded 35 million visitors. Now that number has jumped to around 50 million visitors in 2025. For the calendar year ending 31st December, it's a 4 lakh crore economy. 4 lakh crore economy in Uttar Pradesh. The second largest tax paying sector in Saudi Arabia after oil is Mecca. After oil, the kind of revenues that you get, the taxes that the government collects, after oil is Mecca in Saudi Arabia. So, in the first year itself, it's a 4 lakh crore economy, and we will soon see a time where the land prices in Ayodhya are more than the land prices in Mumbai. That day will also come. Now, all the top brands in the whole world are building 5-star and 7-star hotels in Ayodhya. And this is skyrocketing the land prices. So, I am giving you this example to explain the importance of tourism, the importance of religious tourism, spiritual tourism, and understanding and protecting our culture, our history, because a country that forgets its history loses its identity. And it is very important to understand and protect our history. This is our history. Unfortunately, when the Britishers came in, they converted our history into mythology. History is fact-based and mythology is fiction-based. So they converted our history into mythology and made us doubt that our history is all imagination-based. It is not imagination-based. Even NASA scientists have proved that what they called mythology was not mythology, it is our history. And hence, there is manufacturing, there is services, there are tax incentives, there is support to MSME, and also there is support to building these monumental archaeological sites to convert them into tourist destinations and then convert them into economic zones. These are basically special economic zones of one kind, which is going to help the economy go ahead. Also, as far as you must be interested in education, I see a lot of girls. The government has vowed to establish one girl hostel in all districts of the country. One girl hostel in all districts of the country, because now in Mumbai, especially there is a dire need in Mumbai. At least we need to have two, because there are two districts. Because there are so many people, so many students, so many youngsters coming from across the country to study in Mumbai. Especially institutes like yours, esteemed institutes like yours. There is one in my constituency, Narsi Monji, where students from across the country come here to stay. And it is extremely important as to, at least in the major metropolitan cities, not in the rural areas, but at least in major metropolitan cities, every district should have at least one girls' hostel to facilitate their, because when parents send their kids to another city to study, the first major concern is their safety, where they will stay, what they will eat, and these are the concerns of parents. And I think the government has also taken a human approach to education, by vowing to establish these girls' hostels in all the districts of the country. It has also said that we will start a National Institute of Hospitality. And this National Institute, because just by saying that we will develop this destination as a tourist destination doesn't serve the purpose. You develop one destination as a tourist destination. You have to develop infrastructure around that particular area. You have to make roads. When a person visits that site, there have to be people who give you information about that particular site. They have to be trained guides. So that scheme is also there to create around 20,000 guides, which will also create employment. To create 20,000 guides to, give information of these various. When you go to see any tourist site, there are these guides. And if you have a multilingual guide, then it helps a lot. So we have also taken this particular step to train people. So skill development is also very important. Just by making one monument is not going to serve the purpose. We also have to sustain that monument. We have to carry that monument. We have to maintain that monument. And we have to develop it. And when people come, people also have to understand the facts behind that particular monument. So there have to be people to explain as to what is the history behind that monument. So we have also taken this step to create National Institute of Hospitality, as well as train these around 10,000 guides at 20 odd tourist spots. I would now like to come, see, there is a lot of infrastructure work also, especially Tier 2 and Tier 3. There is a specific focus to develop Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities where we can have more focus on infrastructure. Now, since we all are in Mumbai, and what does this particular budget have for Mumbai? So every Mumbaiker is interested in knowing what Mumbai has for this. First, I already told you that majority of these MSMEs are, since they are registered in Mumbai suburban district, and majority of these MSMEs are established by young entrepreneurs. All these young entrepreneurs in Mumbai who have registered their MSMEs with Government of India are going to benefit from this 7 lakh crore liquidity fund that is being created. Also, the government has come out with an incentive to give 100 crore incentive for every 1,000 crore municipal bond. So, if Mumbai Municipal Corporation raises 5,000 crores through municipal bonds, Mumbai Municipal Corporation will get an incentive of 500 crores extra from Government of India for coming out with municipal bonds. So in future, Mumbai Municipal Corporation has 80,000 crore of fixed deposits, which some of which has been used for the coastal road and other infrastructure projects. But going forward, while we develop our infrastructure, we also have to see that we are not digging too deep into our deposits. And hence we need to also create new resources. And while creating these new resources, I think this is a very, very major announcement for all major municipal corporations for that matter. So tomorrow BMC can come out with its green municipal bonds, raise money for green initiatives and use that money for environment protection initiatives in the city of Mumbai, which is now the need of the hour because of the depleting air quality, especially in these months of December and January that we see. And if we don't have to dig into our deposits to help these initiatives, then BMC can come out with its municipal bonds, which will be then supported by the central government by giving an incentive. So this is a major opportunity for big municipal corporations to raise money where the central government has decided to give incentives. Also, I don't know how many of you are aware of orange economy. You are aware of orange economy, all of you? You must be, because digital transformation, creative content, designing, animation, a lot of our youngsters are interested. I don't know how many of you must have visited the Waves Summit that happened last year. Did you all visit the Waves Summit? How many of you all visited? Very few. You all should have visited. Don't miss an opportunity next time for any such major summit that happens in the city. It's a good learning experience also. And so this entire orange economy, so government has decided to support the National Institute of Creative Technology which is headquartered in the city of Mumbai, which makes courses, syllabuses, trains students as far as digital transformation, animation, graphics, and all these aspects of the orange economy are concerned, in which a majority of our Gen Z youngsters are interested in making their careers. And I think this is a major step as far as not only about as far as skill development is concerned, but skill development as well as developing or making a good knowledge force for the future. So I think this is a major impetus that the government has given to the orange economy, wherein our youngsters will get a very good opportunity for developing their careers in these fields, which are the upcoming fields for the future. And also the orange economy is very minutely connected to artificial intelligence, to AI, because a lot of these tools that are being developed, or a lot of these concepts which are being developed by the orange economy are developed by using artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence and orange economy go hand in hand, and in which our today's youngsters are interested. And so I think it is a very big step as far as the skill development of these our youngsters are concerned. Also, the government, it's a dream project of our Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis ji of making a Patal Lok, or creating a Patal Lok in Mumbai. Now, what is a Patal Lok? Patal Lok is decongesting Mumbai by creating underground corridors. So one such corridor we have at Orange Gate in South Mumbai. One such corridor we are making the Goregaon Mulund Link Road. It's an underground road. We've already made the Metro 3, which is an underground metro. So what we are trying to do is, there is dearth of space as far as city of Mumbai is concerned. Now 40% of the city, you will be amazed to know that 40% of the city of Mumbai is mangroves, forest and wetlands. 40%. 14% of the city is roads and railways. So 40 plus 14 is 54. That leaves you with only 46% of landmass of the city. So 100% of the city today is living and existing on 46% of landmass. So that goes to show to what extent there is dearth of space. So if we have to decongest Mumbai, how will we decongest Mumbai? We can decongest Mumbai by creating underground corridors and by making the coastal road by reclaiming land on the sea. Like how we've come up till Bandra. Now from Bandra to Warsaw, the work is in progress, which will be completed in the next 3 years. And from Warsaw right up to Virar and Bhainder, we are extending the coastal road. So what will happen is 60% of the traffic of the city is on the Western Express Highway. We are creating a parallel road to the Western Express Highway to decongest the city. Because see, there are a lot of people who are of the opinion as to there should be more focus on public transportation system. Yes, the government is coming out with we have commissioned 150 kilometers of metro. We will complete 360 kilometers of metro in the entire Mumbai metropolitan region in the next 3 to 4 years. But if you go and see, are those people who travel by car traveling by metro today? Not too many. Not too many. Because when you travel by car to your office, you have your own private office space inside your car. You can make your phone calls, you can go through the newspaper, you can check your iPad or your laptop and do a lot of office work in car, which you cannot do in a metro. So not too many people have left their cars and come to the metro. The more affording class which used to travel in a railway has now come to the metro. Now what will happen after 3 years is our railway will also become like metro. Because all the coaches in our railways, we are making it AC. All the coaches. Without increasing a single rupee of second class fare. So this will happen in the next 3 years' time. So I come back to my point of Patal Lok. So hence, to decongest Mumbai, we will have to create alternate routes. And underground routes is one of them. Now, while we make underground routes, what do we require to make underground routes? We need a TBM, a tunnel burrowing machine, which is imported from somewhere. and which get stuck at a port because of some clash between two countries. So we have to depend upon their mercy to create our Patal Lok. Now the government has created a special incentive for manufacturing TBMs within the country, so that we will manufacture TBMs here only, we will use them here only, and we will not have to depend on the whims and fancies of any other country for importing TBMs from that country. So this will play a major role as far as decongesting Mumbai is concerned. So these are 3, 4, 5, 6 points: the municipal bonds, the orange economy, the MSMEs, the tunnel borrowing machine, which are directly impacting and affecting our city as far as the Mumbai-Pune railway corridor, high-speed railway corridor. It will be a overstatement if I say that Mumbai-Pune in the next few years' time will see the next level of high-speed railway. What is the next level of high-speed railway? You can go to Pune in 20 minutes' time. In 20 minutes' time. Have you heard of this? There is a technology where by using magnetic fields, you can, like the Hyperloop, and when our Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis ji had gone to US in 2017, he had a meeting with Richard Branson, and for getting Hyperloop here in Mumbai to go to Pune, the first test project or the test drive, they had identified a 20-kilometer route on Mumbai-Pune road to do a test for that. But unfortunately in 2019, the government changed. The policies of the other government were not so investor friendly, were not so investment friendly, as a result of which Hyperloop ran away. But it's good that Hyperloop ran away, because IIT Chennai is making a similar technology at 1/10 the cost. So that is again going to be made in India. So once that technology is ready, our government plans to experiment it for the Mumbai-Pune route. And if that is successful, then you can go to Pune in 20 minutes time, which is less than the time taken by an airplane to go to Pune. Even an airplane takes around 25 minutes. Take off, in flight, landing, getting out of that, it takes total turnaround time is half an hour. Here you will sit and you will reach Pune in 20 minutes. So this is not a part of the budget. I am just sharing this additional information with you. What is part of budget is the Mumbai-Pune high-speed railway corridor. So there are 6 high-speed railway corridors which are going to be developed as far as the entire country is concerned, where Mumbai-Pune is one of them. And so this is also going to be one more big push for the city. And I think I've covered all the major points. I wouldn't like to go into the details of the tax incentives, and because that is all available. Yeah. So I think I have covered all the salient features without going into the details of the budget and the numbers and the data. My objective was to give you a perspective of the union budget. And hence the perspective of the union budget is that, slow and steady wins the race. So we cannot have a blockbuster every year. So you had a blockbuster last year where there were major revisions as far as the income tax slabs are concerned, and which also creates a good sentiment. Although the percentage of those people paying income tax in the country is not more than 5%. Direct income tax. I am talking about direct income tax. But still, if we announce anything for those 5% also, it creates a good sentiment. So, though this is the second year, this is the second budget, and manufacturing, services, all these things, and also after the very next day of the budget, Trump reduced all his 50% to 18%. So that again pushed our entire economy in a forward direction. So the idea is to go slow and steady, address each and every sector, make the right decision at the right time, not to hurry, not to go too slow. And hence, the beauty of it is to do the right things at the right time. So, because we are a young country today, our median age is around 28 years. We won't have that advantage after 20 years. After 20 years, that will go this way. Now we are like this, it will go this way. So, yesterday only there was an article in Times of India that India would have aged when it will become rich. So, when we actually become a developed country after 25 years, that time our median age is not going to be 28. It will be much more than 30. And hence, this is the right time, because all the majority of the population of the country is youth, and they are in a time in their life which is the most critical and the crucial time of their life. I think the years from 15 to 35 or 15 to 40, those 25 years are the most critical years in anybody's life. You make or break your life in those 25 years. Because after 15, you decide what to take, arts, science, commerce. After 12th, you again decide what to take. Then after graduation, you decide which professional course to take. And after the professional course, you opt for a job or start your own business or whatever. So those 25 years are very critical, and you are there in that 25 years window today. And you are very lucky and fortunate to have the most progressive leader and the most progressive government in India after independence. So we are living in this age when, see, the value of an Indian passport has multiplied exponentially in the last 12 years. If any of you would have traveled abroad before and now, you will realize the difference in the way you are looked upon as an Indian in the whole world. The Indian passport, the value that it carries today, it never carried this value before. This is a challenge. Never. The way they look at you as an Indian today, it's changed completely. Today we are the drivers of the world economy. Today we are world leaders. We are the 4th largest economy in the whole world. And you are in your formative years when India is on its way to become a Vishwaguru. I won't use the word superpower, because we don't want to become a superpower. We want to become a Vishwaguru. There is a difference between a superpower and a Vishwaguru. There is a difference in the mindset. And hence these are your formative years, and your formative years at a time when India is at its best, I would say. India is at its best. The way Indian economy and Indian is looked upon, we have converted, see, many years back, 25 years back, we looked upon our population as our biggest disadvantage, isn't it? Hum do, hamare do. It all started. We have reached at a time when our population has become our biggest advantage today. We have made our biggest disadvantage our biggest advantage today, because anything that you make here, you don't have to go anywhere in the world to sell it. You have the world's biggest market is here. Now other countries want to make products. Why do you think that the India UK and the India European Union that agreement happened, the trade agreement happened? Because they want access to the world's biggest market, and we are the world's biggest market. Anything that you make here, we don't have to go anywhere in the world to sell it. We have a market here only. कुछ भी यहाँ पर बनाते तो यहीं पे खप जाता है. 160 लोग हैं, 160 करोड़ लोग हैं, तो कुछ भी आप बनाओगे, कोई भी प्रोडक्ट बनाओगे, कुछ भी बनाओगे, तो यहीं पर उसको मार्केट है. This is our biggest advantage. And skills. And hence we want to make our people skilled. Because if they are skilled, now see, I am an HR professional, and I see that the biggest reason for unemployment is the lack of connect between the job giver and the job taker. There is no connect. There are so many jobs available in the market. There are so many people who are unemployed. There are two reasons. Either they don't know कि यहाँ पर ये job है. They don't know कि यहाँ पर ये opening है. Or probably they are not skilled enough to take up that job. Simple 1 month soft skills training can make a SSC pass boy or a girl employable. Simple soft skills training of 1 month course of soft skills. Grooming, communication, presentation, इतना भी सिखा दोगे. Language skills. Anybody can become, even non-matriculate can become employable in a customer relationship management sector, CRM sector, sales, wherever. So we have reached a stage where we are converting our biggest disadvantage into advantage. Our population is our biggest advantage today. And so I think that there are too many things to talk about the budget, but the crux of the thing is that you are living in an age when India is at its best. I would like to conclude and I would like to sum up by saying that, you know, it's an honor and it's fortunate to be born in this age, at this time, and to be a Gen Z in these times. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful session. To summarize, you started with the roadmap of Vikasit Bharat. You also mentioned the initiatives to fight COVID-19 and how India performed far better than the other countries. You also mentioned recognizing the importance of manufacturing sector. The government of India has taken many initiatives. You also spoke about the infrastructure development, budget provisions for Mumbai. You even introduced the concept of orange economy. And most important, your last summing up, your message to Gen Z were something worth mentioning. So thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful session. Now I think the forum is open for the question answers. Yeah. Chair. Sir, you can have
I would
seat.
like to say that the way you have explained the situation today, I feel विकसित भारत 2047 में नहीं, उससे बहुत पहले ही हो जाएगा सर. बहुत अच्छा, बहुत ज़बरदस्त insights थे. Thank you very much for the valuable information.
Thank you. किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Or no questions? Yeah.
Good morning, sir. My name is Nirban Rajesh and I am from TYB Economics. With due respect, sir, I appreciate कि government इतना effort दिखा रहे infrastructure पे, और but as a concerned student, जब भी budget में infrastructure की बात होती है तो मेरा दिल धक धक करने लगता है. क्योंकि जैसे जैसे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बन रहे, जैसे अभी मीरा भाईंदर का फ्लाईओवर था, उसका डिज़ाइन फ्लॉज और सेफ्टी कंसर्न था, और बाकी जैसे कई बार हम सुनते हैं कि ब्रिज टूट गया, फ्लाईओवर टूट गया. सो सर, इसकी अकाउंटेबिलिटी और मतलब इसके जो भी फ्लॉज हैं या फिर जो भी पर्सन करप्ट है, उसके बारे में हमें कैसे पता चलेगा सर?
देखिए, काम जो करता है तो वो गलती करता ही है. जो काम ही नहीं करता वो गलती कैसे करेगा? तो काम करते समय गलतियां होती है, और गलतियों को सुधारना, समझना और उसको सुधारना, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. टू अंडरस्टैंड, टू एक्नॉलेज दैट दिस इज द मिस्टेक एंड देन टू मेक अप दैट मिस्टेक इज इंपॉर्टेंट. एज फार एज करप्शन इज कंसर्न, आई थिंक करप्शन इज अ माइंडसेट. एंड करप्शन इज अ डिजीज. एंड ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ एक ही पर्टिकुलर सेक्टर में करप्शन होता है, ऐसा नहीं है. करप्शन सब जगह होता है. और जब भी हम रास्ते के ऊपर हमको ट्रैफिक हवलदार वायलेशन के लिए पकड़ता है और उसका फाइन अगर 500 रुपया है और हम अगर उसको 200 रुपया देते तो हम भी करप्शन में इंडल्ज करते हैं उस समय पर. तो वो भी करप्शन है. तो करप्शन है, लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि पिछले 12 वर्षों में, जैसे दिल्ली में पहले की सिस्टम भी वही थी, अफसर भी वही थे, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन भी वही था, लेकिन वही सिस्टम अच्छी तरह से काम कर रही है आज. क्यों कर रही है? क्योंकि एक आदमी का इंटेंट अच्छा है. एक आदमी का इंटेंट कितना बड़ा फर्क ला सकता है पूरे देश में, इसका इससे बड़ा क्या उदाहरण हो सकता है. तो ठीक है, 100 में से मतलब सब एक जैसा नहीं सोचते, इस प्रकार के कुछ एलिमेंट्स होते हैं सिस्टम में, लेकिन बुराई है इसीलिए अच्छा ही है ना. अगर बुराई नहीं होती तो अच्छाई कहां से होती? बिकॉज देर इज इवल देर इज गुड. सो ये सारी चीजें, ये सारे एलिमेंट्स सिस्टम में होते हैं. उसको ओवरकम करना, उसको एलिमिनेट करना इज अ कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस. और गलतियां होती है तो गलतियों को सुधारना, ये भी एक प्रोसेस का पार्ट है.
थैंक यू सर. बट मेरा क्वेश्चन यही था कि मैं मॉक किसी को नहीं कर रहा है, ना किसी पार्टी को कर रहा हूँ. मेरा सिंपल कंसर्न विकसित भारत को लेके था कि अगर 2047 तक अगर हमें विकसित भारत बनना है तो ये मेजर कंसर्न है हमारे इंडिया का, जो हमें पीछे लेके जा सकता है. इसलिए सर वो ही बता रहा था.
नहीं है, बराबर है आपकी बात. ये करप्शन, दूसरा मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि हम ये कहते हैं ना कि ये गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस में जाते हैं तो ये काम नहीं होता, वो काम नहीं होता, बीएमसी ऐसा काम. ये सारी चीजों के पीछे रीजन क्या है? आपने कभी सोचा है? आपने अभी इतना मेरे को पूछ रहे हो तो आपने सोचा भी होगा ना. तो आपको क्या लगता है क्या रीजन है?
सब पहले तो बहुत डिले प्रोसेस होता है.
हाँ, उसका रीजन क्या है?
हमें लैक ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन होती है सर.
उसका रीजन क्या है?
लैक ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन इसलिए होती है कि सरकार हमें प्रोवाइड नहीं करती इंफॉर्मेशन.
उसका रीजन क्या है?
क्योंकि सरकार बताना ही नहीं चाहती सर.
उसका रीजन क्या है? मैं बताऊं अभी. ये सब चीज का एक ही रीजन है. एक ही रीजन है सब चीज का, इंटेंट. बिकॉज द इंटेंट इज नॉट देयर. अभी मैं आपको 2 उदाहरण बताता हूं. मोदी जी का तो मैंने बताया आपको, दिल्ली वाला उदाहरण. मैं आपको और 2 उदाहरण बताता हूं. जूहू बीच पता है आपको? जूहू बीच पहले कितना गंदा हुआ करता था? 2017 तक कचरा था, रोज कचरा आता था, ठीक है. अभी गंदा नहीं है? नहीं है, नहीं है. अभी जुहू बीच मैं आपको बताता हूं. आप अभी जाइए, अभी जाइए. मैं आपके साथ कुछ भी हारने को तैयार हूं इसमें. आप अभी जाइए, अभी देखिए जुहू बीच कितना है क्लीन है. सुबह जाइए, होता है गंदा. कब होता है मैं बताता हूं. जब भी फ्राइडे, सैटरडे, संडे को बहुत ज्यादा क्राउड जब भी आता है. बिकॉज जुहू बीच मुंबई की एक ऐसी जगह है जहां पर बहुत सारे लोग एक ही समय पर, इट इज द मोस्ट क्राउडेड टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन इन द सिटी, मे बी इन द स्टेट, मे बी इन द कंट्री, आई डोंट नो. तो फ्राइडे, सैटरडे, संडे को बहुत ज्यादा लोग जुहू बीच पर आते हैं, तभी वो गंदा होता है. लेकिन गंदा होने के 4 घंटे में बीएमसी उसको साफ करती है. आपको और एक उदाहरण बताता हूं. गणेश विसर्जन का दिन जब भी होता है तो सुबह 4 बजे तक वहां पर विसर्जन होता है. कितने बजे तक? 4 बजे तक. फिर 6 बजे अपने सारे बच्चे, कॉलेज के, स्कूल के लोग वहां पर साफ सफाई करने को आते हैं. मैं आपको बताता हूं कि पिछले 4 साल से मैं तो पिछले 10 साल से रोज जाता हूं. मतलब एवरी गणेश विसर्जन के दूसरे दिन सुबह मैं जूहू बीच पे होता ही हूं. 6 बजे, 4 बजे विसर्जन होने के बाद 6 बजे, कितने बजे? 6 बजे जूहू बीच क्लीन होता है. 2 घंटे में बीएमसी उसको पूरा क्लीन कर दे. देखो, जो चीजें अच्छी है वो है अच्छी, उसको एक्नॉलेज करना पड़ेगा. आपको और एक चीज बताता हूं मैं. गणेश विसर्जन का जो दिन है, कौन सा दिन? लास्ट दिन, 10वां दिन. उसमें मुंबई शहर के रास्ते पर 5 मिलियन पीपल, कितने? 5 मिलियन पीपल ऑन द सिटी, ऑन द रोड्स ऑफ द सिटी रहते. कितना कचरा हम करते हैं. वो कोई शरबत बांटता है, कोई बिस्कुट बांटता है, कोई वड़ा पाव बांटता है, सब कुछ बांटते हैं. बराबर है, देखा है ना हमने ये सब. हम बांटते, खाते, सब उधर ही फेंकते. बराबर है, होता है कि नहीं? नेक्स्ट डे सुबह 7 बजे आप जब भी रास्ते पर निकलते हो, मुंबई शहर स्पीक एंड स्पैन होता है. आप इमेजिन करो, 1.25 करोड़ के शहर का कचरा कितना होता है। तो हम क्या करते हैं, वो है ना एक ऐसा कुछ स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियन, उनका कुछ काम धंधा नहीं है, यही काम धंधा है उनका। एक कहीं कचरे का ढीला का फोटो निकालेंगे, अरे कितना अनक्लीन है। अरे लेकिन जो क्लीन है वो बताओगे कि नहीं? आप सोचो 50 लाख लोग रास्ते पर आने के बाद जो कचरा आता है उसको 2 घंटे में 3 घंटे में पूरी रात क्लीन करके सुबह 7 बजे हम अगर जब भी नाश्ते पे निकलते तो मुंबई शहर क्लीन होता है। आपको कोई रैपर नहीं मिलता, आपको कोई वड़ा पाव का कचरा नहीं मिलता, आपको कोई शरबत का ग्लास नहीं मिलता, कुछ नहीं मिलता। जो हम सब लोग एक दिन में गंदा करते हैं वो बीएमसी 4 घंटे में साफ करती है। ये फैक्ट है, इट इज अ फैक्ट। दूसरा उदाहरण बताता हूं मैं आपको, और एक उदाहरण बताता हूं। एक गणपति है जो विसर्जन के दिन पे उसका विसर्जन नहीं होता, उसका 4 दिन के बाद विसर्जन होता है, अंधेरीचा राजा। और वो गणपति पूरा रात उसका वो मिरवणूक उसकी जो है वो प्रोसेशन है पूरी रात चलता है। और उधर भी लोग ये बांट रहा है, वो बांट रहा है, ये खा रहा है, आइसक्रीम बांट रहा है, कोई क्या क्या कर रहा है। मैं आपको बताता हूं, वो गणपति के गाड़ी के 200 मीटर पीछे बीएमसी की गाड़ी होती है। कितना? 200 मीटर पीछे। जैसे जैसे गणपति आगे जाता है वो वहां पर आता है, लोग फूल डालते हैं, कुछ बांटते हैं, खाने को बांटते हैं, पूरा कचरा हो जाता है। वो गणपति आगे चला जाता है 200 मीटर, पीछे 200 मीटर पीछे पीछे बीएमसी की गाड़ी साफ करते 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 करते, यानी इतने लोग रास्ते के ऊपर होने के बाद भी सुबह 7 बजे वो पूरा रूट क्लीन होता है। और मैं आप सबको इनवाइट करता हूं, एट एनी टाइम ऑफ द डे, एनी डे ऑफ द वीक, आप मेरे साथ जूबी चाहिए, आइए मेरे साथ। और आपको यह भी मैं बताता हूं कि आज जुहू बीच के ऊपर कोई भी बीच क्लीनिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्टर नहीं है। देयर इज नो बीच क्लीनिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्टर टुडे। बीएमसी डिपार्टमेंटली उसको क्लीन कर रही है आधे पैसे में। ये बीएमसी का जो टेंडर था वो 130 करोड़ रुपए का टेंडर था 6 साल का। तो बीएमसी ने डिपार्टमेंटली इतना अच्छा बीच क्लीन किया, तो मैंने कमिश्नर को जाकर कहा कि आप कॉन्ट्रैक्टर अपॉइंट ही मत करो, आप ही लोग अच्छा काम कर रहे हो, क्या जरूरत है 130 करोड़ रुपया खर्चा करने की? Why do you need a beach cleaning contractor? What the beach cleaning contractor does? He gets labor from outside, pays them money on a daily basis, and takes payment from BMC. You pay the daily labor, no, directly. Why do you want a contractor? और आज अभी 1 साल से बीएमसी खुद डिपार्टमेंटली आधे पैसे में जू बीच को क्लीन रख रही है। इसका मतलब क्या है? वही बीएमसी है, वही सिस्टम है, वही अफसर है, लेकिन ऊपर से डंडा अगर ठीक तरीके से पड़ता है तो वही सिस्टम इतना अच्छा काम कर सकती है। तो अगेन आई कम बैक टू योर क्वेश्चन, एंड द आंसर टू योर क्वेश्चन इज इंटेंट। देयर इज नो अदर आंसर। इंटेंट अगर सही होता है ना आदमी का, तो जैसा अभी हमने कॉर्पोरेशन के इलेक्शन में हमारे मैनिफेस्टो में क्या लिखा है, हमने लिखा है कि मुंबई महानगर पालिका की सभी खरीदी जितनी हो सके उतनी हम जेम पोर्टल से करेंगे। जेम पोर्टल ये गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का पोर्टल है, इज एन ई मार्केट प्लेस। वहां पर सारी चीजें जो है, जैसे अपने बीएमसी के स्कूल के बच्चों को हम वो हर साल बीएमसी बैग देती है, वाटर बॉटल देती है, शूज देती है, यूनिफॉर्म देती है। वो कहां से खरीदती है? कॉन्ट्रैक्टर खरीदता है, बीएमसी कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को पे करती है। जो बैग मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी से कॉन्ट्रैक्टर 5 रुपए में खरीदता है, बीएमसी को 10 रुपए में बेचता है। तो बीएमसी खरीदे ना मैन्युफैक्चरर से डायरेक्टली 5 रुपए में, वो बीच में के आदमी की आवश्यकता क्या है? अभी हम ये लाने वाले हैं। अभी फर्क क्या है? इंटेंट। इंटेंट अगर सही होगा, ट्रांसपेरेंसी, ऑनेस्टी, क्रेडिबिलिटी होगी तो सब होगा, और ये आएगा धीरे धीरे। इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ टाइम। अभी आप जैसे कंसर्न्ड, थिंकिंग, अवेयर जब भी यंगस्टर्स आएंगे तो चेंज आएगा। हमने ये भी किया है अभी इस बार कि हम जेनजी का इंटर्नशिप प्रोग्राम बीएमसी में चालू करने वाले। वी विल हैव अ selection process. We will invite applications. All those people who are interested in governance, public policy, have studied those courses, can apply to BMC. We will have a professional selection criteria, and we will there are 24 administrative wards of BMC in entire Mumbai. We will depute 2 interns to every ward. They will act as a watchdog. They will give their ideas. They will create research papers. They will be a third eye monitoring system on the BMC administration. तो 2 लोगों को एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव वार्ड में तो 48 हो गए और 2 हेड ऑफिस में बैठेंगे, ऐसे 50 लोगों को हम लेंगे. So that they will give a new perspective to the functioning of BMC.
Sir, even I would like to add here, I don't have a question. You mentioned about BMC and you in your speech also you mentioned about religious tourism. So I would like to bring it to notice of everybody. When there is Pandharpur Wari, there also what you mentioned is followed. You mentioned about Juhu beach, but I have experienced the procession goes ahead and within half an hour the entire almost 1 kilometers area is cleaned by the respective corporation. It might be Pune Corporation or Pimpri Chinchwad Corporation. So it's not only happening in Mumbai. I would like to add that it is happening in all over Maharashtra. So that's really creditable. Yeah. Any other question? Yeah, last.
A very good morning, sir. This is Dr. Sadhna Singh. I'm from Department of Commerce from VSAC. Sir, you have given a very comprehensive overview of entire union budget with a very short span of time. The only concern what I had is, if you look at rare earth elements, what we were been importing from long time from China, and I'm very happy to say this, that our finance minister has considered this, and to all the coastal areas like Orissa, Tamil Nadu, all the 4 states, basically they are making budgetary provisions for it. Now Maharashtra or Mumbai probably, can you please suggest if in future, maybe in next union budget, can we have certain allocation for looking after our Mumbai, so that rare earth minerals provisions, or maybe you can talk about capital intensive part, because Mumbai is a financial capital of the country. So financial part, if we can contribute to the rare earth elements, I would just like to know about your.
Are there any rare earths in Mumbai?
No, not there, but then financially, if we can contribute towards it.
There are rare earths in Sindhudurga district.
Yeah.
Bauxite.
Yes.
And there are a lot of rare earths in Vidarbha.
Right.
In Vidarbha, but not in Mumbai.
Financially, can we contribute towards it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes,
So, is there any thought-provoking things in future for this?
I will have to check. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, India, as you said, India is 4th largest economy in the world. But, sir, agreed. But I think the per capita income in India is still, of a middle class person, is still 20,000 only.
How much it was 10 years back?
It was roughly around 9 to 8,000.
Yeah. So now how much is it today?
It's doubled.
Correct.
Agreed.
And what
Agreed,
is your
sir.
target?
But still compared from USA and China.
Absolutely. Yes. We are much US and US is a developed country.
Yes.
And we are a developing country. So you cannot compare US ka per capita income, Canada ka per capita income, Europe ka per capita income to India's per capita income. India was a poor country. In 10 years, we have taken 25 crore people out of the poverty line. Got them out of it. So there is a difference between US and India as far as the economy is concerned. US economy is a very robust economy. We are moving in that direction ahead. So today you cannot compare per capita income of India with US or for that matter any other European country. But yes, we can make policies, regulations and work in a way so that we reach there someday.
Yes.
Today we cannot compare, no? How can we compare Indian economy to US economy today? It is not. I mean, everyone knows that we are behind them.
But being 4th largest economy, that doesn't mean we are rich.
See, fourth largest country. We are not a rich country today. We are towards becoming a rich country. So we are a developing country. We have not yet become a developed country. When we become a developed country in 2047, that time you compare our per capita income to US per capita income. I am sure at that time also we will be less than that, but we will be close to that. That way.
But sir, if we look at the budget, the middle class person are getting nothing benefits from the budget.
What benefit do you want?
So we want better air quality index, the air quality index of Mumbai.
For environment protection initiatives, and the union government will support those initiatives. So that is the role of the union government. Improving the air quality of the city is not the responsibility of the finance minister. It is the responsibility of the Mumbai Municipal Corporation.
Yes.
So
but what about the roads?
the roads, yes, roads. See, now you are coming from union budget, you are coming to civic issues. Okay. So as far as the roads of the city are concerned, we are making all the roads in the city in cement concrete, CC, with utility corridor, with ducts. So any utilities that you need to lay in the road need not be dug to lay those utilities. You can lay it in the utility corridor. Earlier, there were no utility corridors in Mumbai city roads because of lack of vision and again because of lack of intent. So now in 2022, we have instructed the Mumbai Municipal Corporation to make all roads above 9 meters in CC, incorporate utility corridors in all CC roads. We have completed 44% of the CC road work, 56% work is in progress. In the next 2 to 3 years time, you will see a huge improvement as far as the quality of the roads of the city is concerned.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, sir. Am I audible to you?
What is the
Am
question?
I audible, sir, to you? Should I continue with the question? Am I audible? Okay. My question is that today we are looking at government is spending much on government spending. So capex is all-time high today, 12.2 lakh crore they are spending. But how this budget is helping private capex to spend, though that has been flat for last 10 years. So private companies or private listed companies are not spending. They do not feel that the economy is currently at what stage, but they are not spending as they were spending back a decade. So how this budget is helping to private sector to make more capex expenditures?
How this budget is helping private sector is this question, correct? To put in more capex in the private sector.
Capex.
See, I think as far as the private sector is concerned, who requires support? The big corporates don't require support. The small entrepreneurs require support. The MSMEs require support. And I think the government has given a great impetus to all the MSMEs that are registered with Government of India by giving them liquidity support, equity support, so that they can move in the forward direction. So I think support in the private sector should be given to the MSMEs, and that is given. The big corporates really don't require that support. The big corporates will require ease of doing business, to make regulations less, to make the process faster, which is also a part of the budget. If you go and see the ease of doing business page, then you will see the various initiatives that have been taken as far as ease of doing business is concerned. As far as small enterprises are concerned, I think the support that is given to MSMEs is more than enough right now.
Yeah, so thank you, sir, for your answer. Second question, Siddharth.
Yeah, good. Jai Hind, sir, am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, sir, since this budget has also allocated some amount of money for high-speed railway networks, the construction of high-speed network between Mumbai and Pune, the terrain and the region is completely mountainous. So I assume that a lot of ecology would be disrupted and harmed for the construction of the same. And since a lot of trees have been cut for the coastal road projects in Mumbai as well, and the mangroves are also being cut, are the ecological repercussions considered for the same?
See, every development has to be sustainable. And what is sustainable development? I will just give you a very small example as far as sustainable development is concerned. There was a big hue and cry in the city over the cutting of 2,500 trees for the metro car shed. Correct? Now, those who made that hue and cry did not understand the dynamics and the mathematics behind environment. The mathematics is that the the amount of carbon sequestration that 2,500 trees do in 20 years, that carbon sequestration is done by 350 kilometers of metro in 60 days. So this is the comparison. So did anyone understand the mathematics behind this sustainable development? Nobody understood, because metro is a green mass transportation system, and in lieu of those 2,500 trees, 7,500 trees were planted somewhere else. So this is sustainable development. Every time, under the name of environment and under the name of ecology, you cannot stall infrastructure projects, or you cannot object to infrastructure projects. Infrastructure projects have to happen, but that development of infrastructure has to be sustainable. So all the damage to the environment that is being done in the process has to be mitigated somewhere else, has to be what to say, compensated. Yes, has to be compensated somewhere else. So all the development of infrastructure is sustainable development. It is being compensated somewhere else, and hence it is sustainable.
Great answer, sir. Online, anyone else? Any students? We are good here? Okay, there's one last question, sir. There's Shravi here.
Okay.
So, sir, as you said, intent is very important, and I do agree with that. But as we intend to envision that we become a developed nation in 2047, how can we be that? Where is the roadmap? Because if we have since you have said it over here, and it is there in a budget as well, that we envision to be one, it is not just one person's dream now. Everyone is envisioning it. So maybe everyone deserves to know what is the roadmap to be a developed nation by 2047.
So what is this budget about?
So the budget.
That is only the vision document, no?
So the budget is for
One of the vision documents, I would say.
2026, 2047. So year by year. So if we're going to get the roadmap of 1 year till 2047, how can we be so strong that we can be developed nation by 2047 or before that?
See, when you go to a restaurant to eat a thali, does he serve all the food at one time in the thali?
Yeah.
No, they give ना, पहला starter देता है, फिर वो सलाड देता है, फिर वो चपाती लाता है, फिर वो राइस देता है, बराबर है ना? So what is the point in giving you a 25-year document now? 25-year document is, it's a vision document, right? You want to, what is exactly that you want to know? Ki where will we be in 2030? Where we will be in 2035?
No, sir, not that. My intent is, see, now our college, its vision and mission is to give a quality education to every student. So there might be some milestones, aims and goals they have set to be what they are.
Yes.
So what are our aims, goals, milestones?
So the milestones, you go to the Niti Aayog website, you will get the milestones on the Niti Aayog website.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Niti Aayog works on these milestones, achievement of these milestones. So you will get all those details on the Niti Aayog website.
Okay. And one more question, sir. Since we dream or envision to be a developed nation by 2047, So as we see all the sectors that we have over here, there are many ups and downs in them. And the recent condition that we are seeing of our nation today, maybe the pollution or the education crisis, healthcare. So if we vision to be a developed nation by 2047, don't you think all sectors should have a very high growth potential, which we do not see now? Rather, I see it declining. So how are we going to boost it?
What is the decline in what?
See, for education, urban education, education in urban areas is good. But what about rural areas?
Rural education.
Most of the government schools are closing down. Anganwadis are closing down. Students over there, mostly mostly kids of farmers or laborers, are not getting education. What about them? Do they not have
You
the right
also
to
have
education?
to understand that there is a huge move of population from the rural area to the urban area. That also you have to understand. So a lot of people are moving from rural areas to urban areas, thus creating a huge population in the urban areas and lesser population in the rural areas. Correct? So that is also one of the reasons for the decrease in the strength of students in those particular schools. But at the same time, 5 बच्चे भी अगर होंगे एक स्कूल में तो भी क्वालिटी एजुकेशन उनको देना ये सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है. इट्स द गवर्नमेंट्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड गवर्नमेंट इज वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स इट. देयर मे बी शॉर्टकमिंग्स, आई एग्री, but no process is fool proof and no work is 100% perfect. So we are moving towards it. If I will share my presentation with you. In that slide on the second last page, there is a division of allocation of budget to each department. You can go through that slide. Defense, home, education, health, urban policy, northeast. So I will share that slide also with you. That entire presentation I've shared it with you. It's there. You can have a look at it.
So as I talk about education, a new problem arose from that answer as well. Since people are moving from rural to urban, isn't population increasing in urban areas? So what are we doing to solve the population crisis? Because property, if we talk about rent or property, that is also too high in urban areas. So how should a common man afford that?
The affordability has also increased, no? ऐसा है, in Mumbai 15 years back we were paying a driver 8 to 10,000 rupees. Today you are not paying a driver less than 20 to 25,000 rupees. So the affordability has also increased, no? Today 8,000 में कोई काम करता है क्या ड्राइवर? नहीं करता है. आज 20-25 हजार रुपया लेता है, जो आज से 15 साल पहले 8,000 में काम करता था. So if the prices are increasing or the property rates are increasing, the affordability of people is also increasing. Now in Mumbai, for that matter, any family that stays in a slum area also has an income of 25 to 50,000 rupees family income per month. It has 25,000, so it has. Any slum family would have an income of 20 to 25,000 rupees for that matter. So affordability has also increased, no? People, how we have become fourth largest economy? Because people are buying more. People are buying more because people are affording it. Affordability has increased. Income has increased. So income has increased. Prices have also increased. Property rates have also gone up. ऐसा नहीं है कि प्रॉपर्टी रेट्स खाली ऊपर गए और ये आदमी 8,000 रुपया कमा रहा है. 8,000 कमाने वाला 20,000 कमा रहा है ना. ये 8,000 कमा रहा है आज और प्रॉपर्टी रेट्स इंक्रीज हो गए और इन्फ्लेशन हो गया तो मैं मान सकता हूं. लेकिन इसका भी पगार 8 से 20,000 रुपया हो गया तो प्रॉपर्टी और बाकी की चीजें का भी इन्फ्लेशन भी है. इफ यू सी, इंडियन इन्फ्लेशन इज द मोस्ट कंट्रोल्ड इन्फ्लेशन इन द होल वर्ल्ड टुडे. Whole world. You look at the inflation in US, look at the inflation in other developed European countries. Their economy has gone for a toss. Entire for a toss.
I'll add to that with your permission, sir. There is also something known as purchasing power parity. Whatever you can purchase in 25,000 rupees, converted that into dollars, that much items you will not be able to purchase in United States. Purchase power parity. So that's also a factor which.
Thank you so much, Shravani. I hope sir's answered your question, both of them. A big round of applause for sir here to answer all our questions. The online team, thank you so much. All the students, brilliant questions, brilliant answers. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Ameet Satam ji, please? I welcome Gyani sir to give a thank you note. The final note, please.
Hari Om, everybody. We have had this session. It is one of the sessions under the aegis of Hashu Advani's centenary celebrations. In fact, I would like to share something. For this entire program Shankhala, Gen Z for nation building, this idea was put in my mind by none other than our dearest Ameet Satam ji. I have his WhatsApp message of 12th October 2025 when we had discussed this matter, and he had suggested that why don't you come out with a series of programs for Gen Z. Gen Z is important. So basically this entire concept is his idea. And sir, this is one of the program in that chain of events which we have organized. And Amit ji had requested me that he would like to address Gen Z on budget and also other aspects. I am very thankful to you, sir. Thankful for addressing our Gen Z. Thankful for addressing us and throwing light on the budget and the vision and mission of this government. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. So we conclude the session. I request everyone to rise for the national anthem. If you can play the national anthem.
गाने से जुड़े रहने के लिए YouTube ऐप के बेल आइकन को प्रेस करें।
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all the students to leave calmly from the side. No, we need, sir. Sir, 2 minutes. हाँ, इधर. We'll set it up for you. आप relax कर. Yeah, students.